awards banquet. Throughout his years here, he proves what being a Fletcher's arrow means. Please welcome to the podium the valedictorian of the 2016 graduating class, Omar Ansari.
Yeah. One mic only. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay. If anyone's gonna put Snapchat filters on me, I see you. Okay. But can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Good evening, parents, teachers, honored guests, and finally, the graduating class of 2016. It is my prestigious honor to be speaking on behalf of you, and I am truly humbled to be on the stage right now. After a long 4 years, we have finally come to the moment we have been waiting for, receiving our diplomas and to be able to finally look back on our high school years. We came in as young boys and girls confused as to what our purpose is, and today, we graduate knowing it's to study for the next 4, 5, or 7 years so we can pay our OSAT back. Okay. It's been a long time coming, and I couldn't be more proud to graduate alongside a better group of individuals. I know many of us have already taken big steps towards our future, whether it's pursuing a post-secondary education or working. However, it's always good to reminisce about the much simpler days. The journey has been so long, I don't even know where to begin. There's such little time to relive and recapture 4 crazy, exciting, stressful, and fun-filled years. But before I begin, I would just like to give a fair warning that my speech will consist of many shout-outs. Okay, so our first day of lectures began with the orientation. The only thing I remember from that day was a bald guy running around in his toe sandal thing. He then went platinum, dropping the hottest single in Fletcher's history called Munchies in the Car. Apart from that, grade 9 was a big year. We were all awkward and didn't know where exactly we fit in. Boys were still maturing, and the girls didn't care about whether or not their highlight was popping. Where is that? I know that's the sign. Okay. Although many of us were disappointed that High School Musical pretty much deceived us, grade 9 was a year where we would make new friends, join clubs that never existed in middle school, meet our future coaches, and be acquainted with our worst enemies yet, thinking and beep tests. But, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was nothing worse than sitting through a 2-hour math class right in the morning. Gotta go. Whoever thought any of these were okay, clearly didn't like us harmless and innocent teenagers. Needless to say, we stuck together and made it out alive. Then came sophomore year. This is where friendships solidified, or better known as making our squads. We strengthened our bonds with our teachers and coaches, and best of all, we didn't feel as awkward anymore because there was a much more known group of kids a year younger than us. Those guys are actually like 4, class of 2017. Anyways, we were the seniors of our junior teams, and many of us were glad that we didn't take French anymore. As a side note, I would just like to say the only thing I remember from taking 6 years of French is "Est-ce que je peux aller à la toilette?" In fairness, that means "May I go to the bathroom" in French. Anyway, Fletcher started to feel like home, and we felt like we were ready to take control of our destiny. But then, everything changed when the 11th Nation attacked. Avatar, no one got that reference? Okay, you know what? Bad joke. Okay. Well, grade 11 was the most stressful year for me because it hit me, and I know so many of you that high school was not a joke, and that if we didn't get our acts together in school this year, we would seriously fall behind. There's no such thing as a bad academic, and we knew that this was a year where we would have to seriously start thinking about our future. It was a big reality check for a lot of us, but also a great year. It was filled with so many happy memories, especially when we were blessed with a teacher's strike and an extra month of summer. Shout out to the teachers union one time. Also, a lot of us got our G2s, and there was no better rush than speeding off in the back parking lot with your boys last in the future. By the way, shout out to Five for not hitting me. Alright, I won't lie, I was glad when grade 11 came to an end. And before we knew it, we were already starting our senior year. And along with grade 12 came a sickness that plagued us all. It goes by the name of senioritis. It is not a myth, and I have a couple hundred graduates who will testify that it exists. This was also the year of the glow-up. The eyebrows were tweaking, the highlight was popping, the grades were lacking, but the fades were fresh. By grade 12, there's only one thought running through all of our minds. That's THOUGHT. One more year and I'm out. Although we knew everything would soon be coming to an end, our last year was filled with some memorable events that took place, such as the prom. Did anyone have fun at the prom? I just want to say that everyone looked amazing, especially the ladies, but I won't lie, I couldn't recognize some of you because you all cleaned up so nicely. As for my squad, we all looked pretty good, except for my boy Mo Money, who went out with that pimp suit. Shout out to Miss E, Miss D, and my favorite law teacher, Miss B, for putting it all together. Much love. Prom was amazing, and it's definitely one of the memories that will stick with us. I also can't forget to mention the March break MTL trip. Oh yeah. Okay. While most of us probably don't remember much of it, so I know you don't, I would like to say that it was really the highlight of my senior year. And if there's any grade 11s in the audience, please go, as it is a great educational experience. Okay, so in all seriousness, grade 12 was the year of realization. We realized that we would have to go big or go home. Post-secondary was just around the corner. We also realized that with just a single call to Zina, all of our problems would disappear. We realized that theft ledgers would never be a problem because Alderton already knew the gentleman with the pink underwear was before he even committed the crime. We realized that no longer will we have to wake up at 7 a.m. for volleyball, soccer, and basketball practice, or meet in the drama club, desperately rehearse one last time before performing. Or telling our teachers that we really have to go to the bathroom, but we all know the bathrooms are not located in the stairs of the middle pod. Or planning to use the last period spares productively, but somehow ending up having rap battles in the front 48. No longer will we have to wait in the line of shame to get our late slips. By the way, a quick shout out to the office staff one time, especially my school mom, Mrs. C. No longer will we have the amazing bake sales or witness a remarkable main stage plays. No longer will we have the pep rallies that everyone bought tickets for, only to skip class. By the way, also a big shout out to all the amazing athletes in our year and our amazing coaches, especially my volleyball coach, Mrs. Hartwell, and my ultimate coach, Mr. Queen, aka Mr. Dalton. It's ball, get it? No longer will we participate in the most competitive event at Fletcher, the Science Olympics. What about those lunch rides to McDonald's? No more big group pictures with our teams and clubs, or dropping new bangers on the gram as soon as we got home from center. Or hearing Michigan's beautiful voice on the PA at 9 in the morning. Fletcher, I don't seem to understand why we have a problem with getting to our butts on class on time. Especially considering we have a later start than most schools. She had a good point there, No more bus rides with our teammates or walks to the plaza. By the way, a big shout out to Sabroso's RC combo. I realize that it's true what they say, that it's the little things that matter. It's these little things that we'll miss most about high school. I know I will. Graduates, remember your time here at Fletcher's, the good and the bad, but we all played a big part in shaping each other, whether it was for better or worse. And although I could have wished for a better mascot, I'm proud to say that I'm graduating as an elder. Now, if you look to your left and right, you will see future doctors, lawyers, teachers, carpenters, possibly prime ministers, and that quiet kid who never said anything in class who will end up owning $1 million company. And though we have already taken strides towards our future, there are just two things I would like to share. And if you're going to take away anything from my very long speech, please let it be this. Number one, do Do not be afraid of failure. A wise man once said, success owes all of its glory to failure, for failure is the very reason it even exists. So whatever your future endeavors may be, do not be afraid to fail. In improv, we are taught to follow the fear. Take the risk, step into the unknown, because when you do, that is when all the magic happens. Failure will be your greatest teacher. Live with it, learn from it, and master it. So whenever it comes knocking at your door, you will always be ready to put up a fight. Secondly, I would just like to talk about this other thing, the thing that I'm taking from you as I blabber on and on. It is very precious, yet plays a significant role in sculpting us. I am talking about time. It is not tangible, it will not wait or pause for anyone, and you will never get it back once you lose it. Be very meticulous in how you spend it. Cherish it, and by that I mean live in the moment. Enjoy the little things. Kiss your mom and dad goodbye when you leave the house. Celebrate your accomplishments. Sleep, have fun, take risks, and use time to build the person we all know you are capable of becoming. Now, before I finish, I would just like to take a few moments to acknowledge all the wonderful parents and teachers in the crowd. Your love and hard work often goes unnoticed. Without everything you do for us, we would not be here. To my mama and papa, where are you guys? Oh, okay, there you go. To my mama and papa, I'm grateful beyond words for your unconditional support and blessings. And I just want you to know that there's nothing I can do that will ever amount to the courage it took and the sacrifices you have made to give me a better life. Okay. Arrows, the fact that we are here today, decorated with our awards and accomplishments, is a monument to our perseverance